Hi, I am Charlie Thongpahusatcha from KT Getaways Dream Vacations. You are about to find out the top 10 secrets cruise lines don't want you to know. In this video, I will show you what those secrets are. Number 1. Crime. Yes, there are crimes on cruise ships. Although the statistics are murky, crime does happen on cruise ship. Petty theft is one of the most common crimes. But more serious crimes also occur, like sexual assault, murder, and bomb threats. Crimes are usually reported to the closest port of call. Authorities at these port of call are at times not equipped to deal with some cases, or the crucial evidence may have been lost, which means getting justice may be difficult. However, compared to on land, crimes on cruise ships are considered relatively low. Number 2. Prison. Yes, there are prison on cruise ships. Bear in mind, when you get on board a cruise ship, you are not entering a crime-free zone. So most cruise ships also have some kind of prison facility. This may be just a small room where they can lock you up. There is normally space on board, which is known as the brig. So while on a cruise ship may be fun, it is not a lawless environment, and you could find yourself thrown in the brig if you misbehave. Number 3. Morgue. Yes, there are also morgue on cruise ships. Death does happen on cruise ships. Although the numbers are relatively small compared to number of people that go cruising, you have to know that death occurs in cruise ships. The most common cause of death is by natural cause. As some of the passengers on cruise ships are senior citizens, death by natural cause is very common on cruise ships, so the morgue on the ships is necessary for proper preservation of a body before getting to the next port of call. Number 4. Ports of call are not guaranteed. Yes, your itinerary may show that you will go to certain cities, however, those ports of call are not guaranteed. Cruise lines can change the schedule at any time at the discretion of the captain, so there is no guarantee that the ship will stop at the ports you may want to go. Usually the change in ports of call is due to bad weather or things that are beyond the captain's control. Number 5. People fall overboard. Yes, people do fall overboard on cruise ships, although it is very difficult to happen as the railing on cruise ships are relatively high. Between 2000 to 2016, an average of 20 people fall off the ships per year. Most passengers are likely to fall off because of intoxication, climbing on the railings, or jumping between balconies. The chance of survival after falling from a cruise ship is very low, unfortunately, with an estimated 85 to 90% of cases resulting in death. Number 6. Ships are registered in foreign countries. Most major cruise lines are owned by American, British, or Italian. However, they register their ships in foreign countries, such as Bahamas or Panama. The reason for this is that they do not have to follow the rules of their country, for example, US rules or UK rules. Instead, they follow the rules of a country where they are registered. And those countries, which are called flags of convenience countries, tend to have much less stringent employment laws, environmental law, safety law, and so on and so forth. So the cruise lines are able to operate their ships with less costs and less strict rules than they would if they were registered in the United States or the United Kingdom. Number 7. Environmental and health hazards. One of the things that the cruise lines do not tell you is that they do dump a lot of things into the ocean. Although there are very strict rules and regulations about what they can and cannot be put into the ocean, there are still things that cruise lines can dump into the ocean. For example, they are allowed to put into the ocean sewage once they are into international water. Food waste that turns into almost a liquid form can also be released into the ocean once they are out into international water. Some cruise lines have received fines for not complying with the rules and regulations. Number 8. Ships will not wait if you are late back at ports of call. Another important thing to know is that cruise ships do not wait for passengers who are late back to the ship at port of call. If you go out on your own in a port and lost track of time and get back late to the ship will not wait for you. They will leave you on your own, and it is up to you to make your own plans. Either try to get back to the ship at the next port of call or head home. There is little help from cruise line regarding this issue. The only exception and the only time the ship will wait for passengers is if you go on the shore excursion that is arranged by the cruise line and it is running late. In this instance, the ship will wait for the passengers that are on that excursion. Number 9. Weight gain. The chance of you gaining weight on a cruise ship is very high. Yes, the cruise offers you unlimited food all day long. They offer you drinks. They pamper you. But did you know that the average person on a 7-day cruise gains between 5 to 10 pounds? So be careful the next time you go on cruise not to overeat. The chances are very high that you will gain weight on a cruise. Number 10. Norovirus. The cruise lines will not tell you about potential norovirus on a cruise. They do know that sometimes it happens on a cruise ship, and they handle it very well in general. If you have a bad stomach flu, they will isolate you to your cabin, and to keep it from spreading on the ship. This is a big thing on cruise ships. They are really watch out for it. That is why you see hand sanitizers everywhere on the cruise ships. Did you know that norovirus is more common on land destinations than they are on sea and cruise ships? These are my top 10 secret cruise lines don't want you to know. This video does not intend to scare you from a cruise vacation. It merely prepares you for what might happen on board a cruise ship. Cruising is one of the great ways for vacation. Enjoy new exotic places, meeting new friends, and try different and delicious cuisines. Let me know in the comments section what you think or what I may have missed. This is Charlie Thongpahusatcha from KT Getaways Dream Vacations. I hope you enjoy this video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button.